Um, it's interesting how I could think about Rambo all day. Um, I mean, there are things that distract me from thinking about it, but I can think of him all day and think of him before I fall asleep, but not dream about him. And I always wondered about dreams. I always wondered if they meant something, if they're foreshadowing, if they are, our intuition or things that we're imagining or whatever it is. But I don't dream about Rambo. I've dreamt about him once since he passed, and he was just looking at me, and he was old. He was there, and I don't know what it meant. I don't know anything. And of course, it's open to interpretation. Hey, Quinn, it means he's there, it means he's watching you, it means he's there with you. I've heard them all. There's no proof of anything, and I can't really tell, but I think about it. I think about why I don't dream about him more. Mainly because I want to. Then I'd probably end up sleeping a lot more, which isn't a good thing because I'm not necessarily sleeping a lot anyway, which isn't a good thing either. I should be sleeping a fair amount. And of course, sleeping reminds me of Rambo. Sleeping in my bed as, Mr. Perpendicular. Um, taking up as much space as he can. It's amazing how a 17-pound dog can do all of that. But I definitely miss him. Everything makes me think of him. Even my new experiences now. It's all these new things that I've been doing. New shows, new venues. They make me think of him. Even just watching movies and going to the movies and everything about it reminds me of him. The times we used to just sit here and watch movies for hours and kick it and talk, and it's better than most dates I've been on. I guess I'm just selfish and I want to think of him all the time. I want to think of him when I sleep and when I'm awake. And selfish because I want him to be here. And I guess I just want more Rambo. I don't think it's a representation of I didn't get enough of him while he was here. I think it's more that I'm just not done, and I'm just having a tough time getting over it or moving past it, and I still want him around and wish it was him and I that was doing a lot more and being together. Still. If Rambo had lasted, another year, he was alive still this year, he would have been in pretty rough shape. And mainly because I saw him get sick, about a week just before he passed, about ish. And it's almost understandable that it was time for him to go. His body was breaking down. He always had great vision, which is great. He never went blind. He always had great hearing. He never went deaf. But his walking went, which is a common sign. But he was strong, and I know he wanted to hang on and be here and enjoy. He had a great life, and we had great times, and he stayed here as long as possible. And I think that's a testament to how great I treated him. I think that's a testament to some of the love that a lot of other people who had met him gave him. And that was important. Rambo was a representation of goodness and greatness in the world and love. And he still is. So I just want more and more thinking of him and more dreaming of him. I guess I could hope for more Rambo, even though it's probably going to be less as the time passes. I'll just try not. I'll try to make sure it doesn't fade quickly, that it lasts the rest of time. That's all I can do.